cooking their meal and all that, and they said all these Ku Kluxers come down on top of them, see? And of course they were paralyzed, you know, and they come back and they told my father was about it. They were whites, but they were tramps going through. They got off at Glenwood, I think, and come on through and was on the stuff. And I think they took some chickens from mother and cooked them down there because she had quite a lot of chickens and stuff. Anyway, I can remember I said to my dad, I said, well, I know who that one was, the leader of the clan. I said, he said, you do? I said, sure. I said, I played with his boy. I said, I know him real well. And my dad stood there and he thought, and he said, well, it don't do much good to go ahead and put a cover over here when somebody else knows you. But it was really funny, boy, you know, but...
Well, who was it? Do you remember who it was?
No, I can't remember now, but I remember...
Do you remember the boy, his son, your friend?
Yeah. What was his name? Oh, shoot. He was... he went to school in Glenwood. What the dickens was his name? Oh, can't think of it. But, because one that gives so much trouble in Glenwood, the boy was old Ike Hughes' boy. He was a contractor, and he built a house there on Glenwood Road. Built there, and Gene Hughes. He was always in trouble, morning, noon, and night. He'd steal the pennies off a dead man's eyes if he could. And he was sent to Mariana. They couldn't do nothing with him. And I remember he come in, his mother came in there one time to our house, and she wanted my mother to go with her and take a walk and go out there to Leon Springs. And mother finally coincided to go, and I went with him. And I remember he stole my father's watch, and he stole my father's, before he left, he got a hold of the watch, and he got a hold of a knife that my father had. So when my mother got back, we went all the way to Leon Springs, and I remember they had a Hamburg stand down there. This was back in 24, 25. And old Gene went ahead and he got in trouble by, he set, they used to have a lot of pine straw in front of their houses, and he set the damn thing on fire. And I told my mother, I said, my God, we've got to, I said, Mother, I said, we can't go without it, we're going to get in trouble. And I told her what happened. And of course they put the fire out, but that's what he did. I mean, and he was sent to Mariana. That used to be the boys' school up there. And, there. And finally, what's his name? He met his match. He was in there during the war and met a sailor down there on the boulevard there where they had one of the taverns, and the old sailor carved him up good and proper, and I think took the old doctor about 200 stitches to close him up before he got through. He'd jump on his back and cut him all up. But old Gene got in trouble 2 or 3 times, but he's just one of them that, just like you have today, that you can't do.